In the pantheon of Philippine mythology, it isn't enough to be terrified by creatures that will cause your death or devour your flesh. No, you must also worry about what will happen to you after your untimely demise. Enter the Bal-Bal. Stories go that the Bal-Bal is a creature who steals corpses to feed off the rotten flesh, using sharp claws and teeth for tearing through muscle and bone. Once this creature has had its fill, it will leave the trunk of a banana tree in the coffin, creating an illusion of a stolen body. The physical attributes of this creature have been adapted into many other tales of flesh-eating creatures throughout the Philippines. Modern tales of the Bal-Bal says he walks in regular human form until drenched by the light of the full moon, where he will then shapeshift into the disfigured bone collector. Other stories go that if you merely utter his name, he will seek you out and devour your flesh. There is still some debate on how this story originated, although there are a few key aspects that could possibly help us pinpoint an origin. In the book The Creatures of Philippine Lower Mythology, Dr. Maximo Romas credits the tale of the Bal-Bal back to the Tagbana people. The Tagbanwa are mainly found in the central and northern regions of Palawan. Researchers have shown that they could possibly be descendants of the Taban people, thus making them one of the original inhabitants of the Philippines, dating back to an estimated 40,000 years. The many ceremonial feasts punctuating Tagban life are based in the firm belief in a natural interaction between the world of the living and the world of the dead. There doesn't seem to be anything in the Tabuana's indigenous practices that are linked back to the Bal-Bal. However, according to folk history, the Tagban had early relationships with Brunei and northern Borneo. Following this lead, you may come across Ivor H. N. Evans' 1912 paper in Superstitions and Ceremonies of the Region, where he notes that bodies of the deceased were placed into large jars, or in wooden coffins, with sharp bamboo points coming from every direction. This was done to stop wild pigs from discovering and eating the bodies. A small roof and fence were built around the burial site where a human figure carved into wood was placed. And the Malay word for pig is babi. It is entirely possible that all these interactions and stories about these specific burial rituals may have possibly been mixed together with tales of cannibalistic practices from the northern Brunei. It is possible, and ultimately there is still no indefinite proof as to where the Bal-Bal story even comes from, and nobody will ever know for sure. Definitely does make for a pretty interesting tale to tell someone, and it is an incredible testament to the vivid mythology and stories depicted by the ancestral Filipinos. And whether the Bal-Bal ultimately is real or not, I'm gonna cremate myself just to be a little bit safe. If you enjoyed this video today, be sure to hit that like button to keep content like this flowing on the channel. Also consider checking out our Patreon and social media in order to support the channel and to stay up to date on new topics, polls, and news. And don't forget to subscribe. We talk about all things paranormal, supernatural, and mysterious on the channel, and would love for you to join us. Hope you had an amazing day, and remember, stay spooky.